Hi everyone, I am Dr. Yashwant Yadav and this is our first lecture on determinants and matrices, which is fourth unit in our mathematics and statistic part 1. Okay, so first we discuss about what you mean by determinant. So determinant of order 2 is an arrangement of 2 into 2 means 4 elements in 2 rows and 2 columns in between two vertical lines. Okay, so let A, B, C, D be any 4 elements, then its determinant is written as D is equal to A, B, C, D, which is arranged in 2 rows and 2 columns between two vertical lines. So this become multiplication of main diagonal elements, that means multiplication between A and D, minus, always minus sign is there between these two multiplication term, and then minus multiplication of sub-diagonal elements means B into C. For example, if D is a determinant 1, 2, 3, 4 which is of order 2, then its value become 1 into 2 minus 3 into 2 which is equal to 2 minus 6 which is equal to minus 4. Another example is if D is a determinant sin x minus cos x into sin x, then this value of this determinant becomes sin x into sin x minus cos x into minus cos x. So we get sin x into sin x becomes sin square x. This minus into minus become plus and cos into cos become cos square x. And we know that sin square x plus cos square x become 1. That means value of this determinant is 1. Now next definition is determinant of order 3. Already we have discussed all these things, determinant and matrix, determinant of order 2, determinant of order 3 in our lectures of fundamental mathematics. Okay, so again we are revising all these things because these are contents of our unit number 4, determinant and matrices. So next definition, determinant of order 3. A determinant of order 3 is an arrangement of 3 into 3, that means 9 elements into 3 rows and 3 columns which are arranged in between two vertical lines. So this is one particular example, or we can write another example, particular example. D is equal to 1, 2, 3, minus 4, 5, 6, 0, 1. Okay, so this is the determinant of order 3. One particular example of determinant of order 3. Now how to find value of determinant of order 3? If given determinant of order 3 is D is equal to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, R. Okay, this is the determinant of order 3 having element 3 into 3 means 9 elements which are arranged in 3 rows and 3 columns in between two vertical lines. Then its value is, so this determinant become, first write all elements of first row one by one. So first element is A, then second element is B, third element is C, and now give them alternating plus minus sign. So first term having plus sign, then minus sign, then plus sign, and now multiply first term, that means multiply A by elements E, F, H, R. That means those elements which are not belongs to first row and first column. Okay, those elements which are not belongs to in the column of this element A and row of this element A. So remaining elements means E, F, H, R. So multiply A by determinant of E, F, H, R. Similarly multiplying B by those elements which are not belongs to the row and column in which B is contained. That means D, F, G, R. Okay, then plus C, multiply C by determinant of D, E, G, H. And now we already know how to find determinant of order 2. So use this concept, determinant of order 2, and simplify this. We get A as it is into bracket multiplication of main diagonal elements means E into R minus multiplication of sub diagonal elements means H into F. Then minus B as it is. Again same concept, multiplication of main diagonal elements means D into I minus multiplication of sub diagonal elements means G into F or F into Z. plus c as it is, and same concept for this remaining determinant of order 2. So in that way we can find determinant of order 3. Have a look. Now try to solve one examples on determinant. So example is find the value of this determinant 3 by 3 determinant 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, minus 1, 3, 4, minus 2. So first let this determinant be D, and now apply the concept of 3 by 3 determinant. First write all elements of first row in sequence. First element 2, then next element is 1, and last element is 3. Now give them alternative plus minus sign. So for first term plus sign, for second term minus sign, for third term plus sign. Now multiply this first term by those elements which are not belongs to row and column of this element 2. Okay. So those elements which are not belongs to column row of this 2 means this first row, and column of this 2 means second row. So remaining elements are 2 minus 1, 4 minus 2. So into determinant of 2 minus 1, 4 minus 2. And now multiply this 1, multiplying this 1 by those elements which are not belongs to row and column of 1. That means this column and this row. So remaining elements are 1, 3 and minus 1, minus 2. So 1 minus 1, 3 minus 2. Similarly, multiplying 3 by those elements which are not belongs to column and row of element 3. So those elements which are not belongs to this column and this row means these first 4 elements in lower corner means 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now simplify this 2 by 2 determinant. So we get 2 into bracket, 2 into minus 2 is minus 4, minus 4 into minus 1 become minus 4, minus 1 as it is, 1 into minus 2 become minus 2, minus 3 into minus 1 become minus 3, then plus 3 into bracket, 1 into 4 is 4, minus 3 into 2 is 6. And now this become 2, into this minus into minus plus, plus 4 minus 4 becomes 0, then minus 1 into bracket minus 2 and this minus minus plus 3 become plus 1, plus 3 into bracket 4 minus 6 is minus 2. So in that way we get 0, 2 into 0 is 0, minus 1 into 1 is minus 1, 3 into minus 2 is minus 6. So in that way we get value of determinant is minus 7. Okay. Similarly, solve this second example in which our requirement is to find value of this determinant. So let D is equal to this determinant as it is. Similarly, as like first example, we are writing for all elements of first row in sequence. So first element is sec theta, then next element is tan theta, and last element is 0. Give them alternative plus minus sign. So for first term plus sign, for second term minus sign, and for last term plus sign. Now multiply this first term by those elements which are not belongs to row and column of this element sec theta. That means lower corner, right lower corner elements sec theta 0, 0, 1. Now multiply tan theta by those determinant of those elements which are not belongs to row and column of tan theta. Okay, so that means those elements which are not belongs to this row and this column, that means remaining elements tan theta 0, 0 and 1. And now multiplying by 0 by left corner, lower corner elements tan theta sec theta 0, 0. And now simplify this, we get this is equal to sec theta into bracket sec theta into 1 is sec theta, minus 0 into 0 is 0, minus tan theta into bracket tan theta into 1 tan theta. In between minus sign is always there, 0 into 0 is 0, plus 0 into bracket tan theta into 0 is 0, minus 0 into sec theta become 0. And in that way we get sec theta minus 0 is sec theta into sec theta become sec square theta minus tan theta into tan theta minus 0 is tan theta into this minus tan theta become tan square theta and this become 0. So we get sec square theta minus tan square theta. I think this is equal to 1 by using one standard trigonometric formula. Which formula? We know that 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. So replace this tan square theta toward left side, we get sec square theta minus tan square theta. Okay. So value of sec square theta minus tan square theta using trigonometric formula. So this value become 1. Okay. So just observe this once and try to solve some examples of determinant of order 3. You will easily able to solve the examples and you can easily apply concept of determinant in various other concepts. Okay, thank you.